Oh, this video is going to be very controversial. What's going on, Spartans? My name is Midnight and welcome back to yet another Doom Eternal video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the things I do not want to see on Doom Eternal. And for your surprise, this video is not going to be scripted. There's not going to be a script written for this video because I think these kinds of videos need to be more up close and personal, more down to the ground, say what you think Midnight videos like that. If you guys didn't know, my lore videos like from Could the Doomslayer Survive in X Universe or X character versus X character are all scripted because I think no YouTuber in the world can be able to do those kinds of videos without a script. Rono Gaming, Hidden Xperia, Actman, Late Night Gaming, all those YouTubers that talk about lore and topics, they all talk about them with a script because it's impossible to remember everything you're going to say, and if you want your video to be very professional and well said and pronunciated, I don't know, you need to write a script. So whatever, this video is not going to be scripted, it's going to be up close and personal, Midnight, down to the ground, talking with you Spartans, my subscribers. And so before I begin this video, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram and on Twitch, and join Discord server. All the links down in the description box below. And so without further ado, Spartans, let's begin this amazing Doom Eternal video. Let's go. So, the things I do not want to see on Doom Eternal, and there's a lot actually. First and foremost, let's talk about the obvious things that nobody wants on Doom Eternal, and those are microtransactions. Let's talk about them. Everyone knows in this universe what microtransactions are. It's basically a paywall that you need to pay to be able to access other content inside the games. But the type of microtransactions I do not want for Doom Eternal are the ones that change the gameplay or the multiplayer gameplay. Pretty much microtransactions that divide the player base. For example, let's say that Doom Eternal is going to modernize its multiplayer experience and they're going to make it like Call of Duty, for example. And for that, they're going to be adding more weapons to the game. For example, instead of having the super shotgun with 2 barrels, then like 2 months later from the game has been released, they're going to add a super shotgun with 4 barrels, and obviously that super shotgun is going to be more powerful than the super shotgun that has 2 barrels. That at its core is going to change the gameplay of the multiplayer, and that is going to change the player base and divide the player base, because players that are able to purchase that type of weapons are going to have an advantage, and players that cannot buy those types of weapons are going to be at a disadvantage. So talking about microtransactions, I do not want microtransactions that change the gameplay mechanics, that change the gameplay at its core. Overall, I do not want Doom Eternal to have microtransactions, but well, microtransactions are a good way for the company, the publisher and the developer to make money, so I can accept microtransactions of cosmetics only. The best microtransaction system in the universe for games are the system of Titanfall 2 or even Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or you may say Fortnite, for example, if you do not recognize those games, where the microtransactions are cosmetic only and they do not change the gameplay of the game. They do not divide the player base. That would be a good microtransaction system because, well, I want its software to do good money-wise, and for that, well, they need to do money in some other way because, well, if Doom Eternal sells well, they have money there, but they need to be able to do money in some other way from the game. And the only microtransaction system I will accept for Doom Eternal is the microtransaction system of cosmetic onlys. For example, let's say you want to buy the Doom 2016 Praetor suit, there you go. You can purchase it for $2 or something like that, or you can purchase it with in-game currency. Also, another thing I do not want for Doom Eternal are loot boxes, because even if the loot boxes are just cosmetic only, they're going to incentivize people, junk players, kids of 13 years old to get addicted to purchasing loot boxes, and they're going to waste a lot of money. That is a yes for Bethesda and its software, but that is a very bad thing to do inside your game. Loot boxes are bad. There's no talking about it. Even the loot boxes from goddamn Rainbow Six Siege or Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or even the loot boxes from Overwatch, they're a bad thing. They incentivize gambling, and that is bad, so no loot boxes. Another thing I do not want for Doom Eternal are cutscenes. Yes, the trailers from Doom Eternal are like cutscenes, but those are the trailers. One of the many things why Doom 2016 is a masterpiece of the game, one of the many things why Dead Space is a masterpiece of a game, is because they do not have cutscenes. Everything that happens inside the game, everything that happens that it's not gameplay, is rendered with in-game resources. They are not cutscenes, they are quick time events. Pretty much every time on Doom 2016 where the Doomslayer is tearing a demon, or opening a door, or destroying the Origin cells or the Origin accumulators, every single one of those scenes are quick time events. And the good thing about quick time events is that they do not cut off your immersion from the game. Both Dead Space and Doom 2016 are so immersive, and if you want your campaign experience to be really good, you cannot cut the immersion from the player. That's why games like Call of Duty, even though the campaign is pretty good, suffer a lot because they are not that immersive, for the exception of Call of Duty World at War. That Call of Duty game is so immersive. That's why games like The Last of Us, or games like Heavy Rain, or games like, I don't know, Uncharted, that's why they are not that immersive, because they have lots of cutscenes and you do not feel like playing the game. You feel like you're watching a series, you feel like you're watching a show. Another thing I do not want to see on Doom Eternal, a modernized multiplayer. It goes better if it's an arena shooter, because that's what Doom is at its core. It's an arena shooter. One of the many reasons why the multiplayer of Doom 2016 was so, not bad, but was so mediocre, was because its software, well, not its software, another developer, that it was a developer that made the multiplayer for Halo 4, was trying to do a modernized Doom multiplayer, and everyone knows that Doom is not a modernized multiplayer experience. Doom has always been an arena shooter. You say no loadouts, you start with the same weapon, you pick up the weapons throughout the map, and pretty much, yeah, fast-paced shooter. You are running very fast and you have very little reaction times to be able to kill your enemies. Just like Quake Champions, Quake 1, Quake 2 and Quake 3, amazing games, arena shooters, and they do very good. We do not want loadouts on the game, we do not want perks, we do not want to be able to, well, glory kill the enemy, that is okay, and turn into a demon, that is okay as well, but loadouts and modernized weapons, no. Take that out of the window and just stick with an arena shooter. Obviously try to innovate on the experience, but stick to your roots, its software. Arena shooter is what Doom Eternal needs to be, multiplayer wise. Another thing I do not want to see on Doom Eternal, and it's that it's going to be exclusive to the Bethesda Launcher. I made a video talking about the Bethesda Launcher in the past, and pretty much no one wants Doom Eternal to be on the Bethesda Launcher because that client, that launcher, is not optimized for games. Pretty much you can be having a goddamn PC with an i7 of the current generation, a GTX 1080 Ti with 11 gigabytes of VRAM, 1 terabyte SSD, and pretty much your computer is a beast. You purchase Fallout 76, but because of the poor optimization of the Bethesda Launcher, it's going to make your gameplay experience so bad. Sometimes the games do not launch, sometimes you're not able to even open the client, the launcher, and sometimes the client and the launcher takes lots of resources from the computer that you're not able to even play the game properly. Okay, so exclusivity to the Bethesda Launcher is a no-no. Goodbye Bethesda Launcher, I prefer it to be on either Steam or even in the Epic Launcher, I do not know. Oh, but why can't Doom Eternal be on Steam? Well, because Steam takes a 30% cut of the sales of the game at the beginning, so it's no. For a company, it's a big loss of money, but if your launcher is poorly done, then the PC players for the game are going to be gone, and you're going to lose on sales as well. I've seen a lot of people talking about the Bethesda Launcher, and they're all like, oh, if it comes with the Bethesda Launcher, I'm not going to buy the game, as simple as that. I could buy it on console, but I do not want to play Doom on console because I fail slow. I want to play Doom on PC, because Doom is meant to play on PC. fast-paced movement, you need a keyboard and a mouse, obviously. Another thing I do not want to see on Doom Eternal is political correctness. Everyone knows about the huge drama and problem that happened at QuakeCon 2018 on the gameplay reveal of Doom Eternal. Demon might be an offensive term. Please refer to them as mortally challenged. Welcome our new friends, the demons, blah 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 blah. Every SJW in the planet got so offended by those words that pretty much I know that some of those SJWs sent emails to id Software saying like, if you do not remove those kinds of phrases from the game, I'm going to sue your company because you're slandering on people that come outside the country. Oh my god. I know that some of those people send those kind of emails because the SJWs are crazy. They are snowflakes, pretty much. They are not normal human beings, but I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch into that topic because I do not want my YouTube channel to be destroyed. So let's keep it simple. No political correctness. It's software. You do your game like you want it to be, because Doom is not supposed to be a normal game. It's not supposed to be a game of flowers and oh my god, everything is so beautiful. No, Doom is supposed to be a badass character, a man, a muscular man, a manly man going against demons and killing them with his fists. This game is supposed to be gory, violent. It's not supposed to be bind to normal human thought of, oh, why would my parents think if I'm playing this game? No, just play the game. It makes you manlier. It induces you testosterone into your veins. Hook it up to my veins! Another thing I do not want to see on Doom Eternal are poorly made bosses, because I've said this many times in my videos. In Doom 2016 you have 3 bosses: the Hell Guard, the Spider Mastermind, and the Cyber Demon. Out of all of those 3 bosses, the Cyber Demon was the only one that not that stood a challenge against the Doomslayer, but that felt real. The Spider Mastermind and the Hell Guard they weren't that amusing. They were poorly made. Well, not poorly made, they were poorly executed, honestly. Doom Eternal needs more bosses, at least like 8. At least 8, because, oh, come on. Doom, demons, we need big demons, and those big demons need to be bosses. Honestly. And so that's pretty much everything I can think about right now. I made a post on my community timeline about what are the things you do not want to see on Doom Eternal, and I'm going to check one of the answers right now. By Stephen Sherman. The Doomslayer's armor to be changed for no reason. There should be a story of how and why the armor and weapons look drastically different from Doom 2016. There should be a cutscene. Cutscene, no, QuakeTime event. What are you talking? Where a scientist like Samuel Hayden is talking to the Doomslayer, explaining why his armor has changed. Not some crappy reason from id Software coming up with some random reason after launch. By Lucifer. Censorship. Okay, that's pretty obvious. By Dyson Tiki. I do not want cutscenes. Doomslayer's face and voice being revealed. The reason why the Praetor suit has been changed not being known, and Doom Eternal being exclusive to the Bethesda Launcher. Doom should stay like how it is, a bad finger to modern FPS. That was an amazing response, thank you Dyson Tiki. By The Divide, political correctness and atrocious microtransactions. Another great example. By Russianate Sync, Doomslayer's face, that would kill the suspense. They should keep it for the sequel. Well, not for the sequel, but I think at the very ending of the Doom games, like the last Doom game, they should be revealed the face of the Doomslayer. Something like that. By Aman Anga. First and foremost, I don't want any BS crap microtransaction like every other AAA game. And most importantly, I do not want Bethesda Launcher or Bethesda mess up this game in any way. By the Night Sentinels, I do not want the Doomslayer to turn out to be the Doom guy from the 1993 game, or the Doom Marine from Doom 3, because I'm sure Doom 2016 was a reboot of the entire Doom franchise. Please write me if I'm wrong. You're right. Okay, but that's just an opinion. Let's keep it simple. By Dante Vives, aiming down sights, that would kill the basing of the game. I think that goes with modernizing the multiplayer, but I didn't mention it, so very good, Dante. If anyone at id Software is watching this, which I highly doubt it's happening, don't make us aim down the sights on Doom. It's an arena shooter. Arena shooters do not aim down the sights, for the exception of the heavy assault rifle and the sniper, whatever. By GDT J96. Oye, son las 3 de la mañana, ya duérmete. Me molestaría ver el multiplayer tan abandonado. Ojalá añadan más detalles, mapas, modos para atraer a más gente. En lo personal preferiría que le dieran más peso al multiplayer que al snap map. Bueno, primero no va a haber snap map a lo que hemos visto porque no lo han confirmado. Y en el multijugador, bueno, está bien. Doom es un juego de arena, es rápido y sí necesita tener un multijugador, pero también tienen que concentrarse en la campaña porque Doom, bueno, ahorita mucha gente está jugando Doom por la campaña, so está bien. I was about to talk in English while reading that comment, but okay. By intense, I cannot read that. Examples are samples explaining things like, oh, your legendary suit has changed because of this, and that. Or telling me how valuable demon energy is while there is that thing waiting to be killed past the door to the right. Dude, you want my channel to be demonetized? Come on, but okay. Okay, people, thank you very much for your comments, I really do appreciate them. And so, okay, Spartans, please let me know what you think about this video down in the comments section. Do you like it or not? Leave a like, and if you didn't leave a dislike, I will greatly appreciate your feedback. And I wanted to do this video because pretty much, I think my channel has a really good and big community for Doom. So I know that most of my subscribers are here because of Doom, and because I tend to merge other games like Doom with God of War, or SCP with Halo, or Halo with DMC, something like that, because I do a lot of theories, but I think mainly the people here are because they like Doom a lot and want Doom Eternal to be a good game. So I think I would do this video because I want to do a video with the community, and this is my type of videos to do with the community. I will take your comments and put them on the video. So thank you so much for your comments, Spartans. I really do appreciate them, and I'll do this video, another video like this in the future. And so do not forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch, and join the Discord server, and I don't know. And so, okay, Spartans, that is all for today. If you guys like the videos, slap a like on it. I will greatly appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye, take care, and I love you very, very much. Thank you for watching, Spartans. I really do appreciate it. Bye bye.